Alright, I want to start off giving all praise, honor, and glory. Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem, Rachakadosh Barakatam. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and sincerity, risking their lives and the freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwati Akim out there listening and learning. Lord willing, this is an edifying video. Shalom to the confusion-faced brethren joined unto our ranks. This is the brother Yawasop out of the GMS Cleveland Church, a fellow servant, coming at you with a quick hit, a quick lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah. Slakia, Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah. Basically, this is a quick video. One of the heads in our camp, one of the brothers in our camp, I guess, took a picture of this and sent it. And, we got a group chat or whatever, so he sent it in the group chat. So I'm letting you see the picture. As you can see, this is a shirt. And as you can see, that's like America, but it's missing the A. So immediately, the brother did a video about this, and basically did a challenge. He was like, at the end of the day, because I guess the brother wanted to, just get our input on it. And the head was like, one of the heads rather, Salakia, he was like, see if you can do a video on it. And through the spirit, I thought of something, because basically that is a spiritual thing, you know what I mean? If you have your eyes open, if the Most High dealing with you, you can actually see what's going on in America. You got some people that probably are searching, but they are spiritual. They know it's a higher power. They just trying to figure out. They know something ain't right about this place. I can only speak for myself. Like with me, my walk into the truth was actually like an experience. You know what I mean? I went from this to this to this to this to the Most High actually put me in a situation and opened my eyes to like, wow, there's some people out here that's really fucked up, and you know what I mean? It is a spiritual demon, Satan. And if spiritual demon Satan, then of course Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah. If the devil is real, if Satan is real, if Shantan is real, then Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah is real. And then coming to the truth, you find out, well, hold up. In actuality, Shantan actually works for Yahweh. So at the end of the day, but my point being, I ain't trying to digress and make this too long. My point being is, this is very spiritual, because with all going on, with what's all going on in the news and just period, I was just watching the brothers from Ancient Days, and they talking about, the state of California, and then you had the locust plagues in Las Vegas. I was gonna do a video on that, but like I said, through the spirit, brother just did this, so I was like, well, yeah, this could be a quick one. Just the financial situation, you had the brother talking about how J.P. Morgan is basically trying to tell the investors not to invest in the dollar. You know what I mean? They're not even for sure. They're trying to actually like raise the ceiling cap, because they're talking about they might run out of funds, before September of this year. You know what I mean? So, this place is in a major decline, you know what I mean? Through the power, the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know what I mean? Brothers constantly throwing up lessons and videos. So, at the end of the day, and if I let that like stay on there longer, that's the one of the heads talking about this whole little video challenge thing. So we're gonna call these videos video challenge. But like I say, I got a few scripts, but at the end of the day, it's just telling you how this place is cut off. You know what I mean? Like, I can literally see how food is going up. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I don't buy organic eggs all the time. Organic eggs are pretty expensive. I buy like the little regular eggs. 1 week they were 59 cents, 49 cents. Now they're $1.39. This is at Aldi's. You get what I'm saying? So, just all the vegetation. Vegetation going up. You had a few brothers doing the videos about the Walmarts, how they're they got the signs talking about how they like the shelves are actually like kind of empty. But this all is coming into play because brothers been doing videos like the brother from Men of Valor. Like, I was aware. That's why I watch a lot of brothers' videos, because they put you, what you might miss, It's somebody in the in the body that actually that caught something you didn't miss. That's the beautiful thing about this. That's what's the beautiful thing about being in a camp, because you ain't gotta be by yourself, and you know how the doors of repentance are closed, because the simple fact is, you know, because of the decree that the elder apostle Tahar did as far as no new members. So at the end of the day, you know, that's how you know the doors of mercy are closing. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that you can't, still you can, if you following the doctrine, you following us, you can always, go and do your own thing. You know what I mean? Or you can, like at the end of the day, everybody's lot is not to be a prophet. So, but basically, like I said, this is very spiritual because, like I said, as you can see, it's cut off. So I wasn't gonna make this too long. It's already 5 minutes right there. So I just got a few scriptures I'm gonna read. Maybe two scriptures, because I got scripture in Jeremiah 50, and then it's a couple more, but I'm gonna just do this: Jeremiah 50 and Jeremiah 51. This is the book of Jeremiah 50. I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, "Put yourself in array against Babylon." So you got the ancient Babylon, and you got Babylon the Great, which is America. You know what I mean? The whore. It says, "Put yourself in array against Babylon round about." Array, H6186. Put set the battle, compare, direct, equal, esteem, estimate, war, handle, set against. So basically, battle, set against. That wasn't a very good definition. I think I'm gonna download the Blue Letter, because even though that goes off, I've heard multiple times, it gives you better definitions. Like I gave a brother a scripture, he went into the definition in the word, and we both had some of the same words, but Blue Letter went into way more definition. It says, "Put yourself in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord." Verse 15. "Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen." And this place is falling. If you can't see it, you a fucking fool, or the Most High don't love you because he got you blinded. At the end of the day, you got, like I was just listening to the brothers from Ancient Days, they was just sitting up there saying, you got people that sitting up there talking about, well, if I can't rock the hoop, then I'm gonna sell rocks. Just committing all kind of wickedness to have a belief to try and survive in this wicked ass place. Like I said, we were just speaking on this years ago. You could have had one job and supported a whole family off this one job. You might have got a job with the city or the state or whatever the case may be. That one job would have provided for you, your family, and everything would have been cool. Now you got people that actually are having 2 and 3 jobs, like how that one lawyer was actually driving Uber, and the police officer, or it was a state highway patrol that put him on. Somebody put him over and basically was trying to hit him with some illegal shit, and he like, dude, I'm a lawyer. You know what I mean? I'm doing it. So that, when you take time to think about it, like some lawyers make more than others, but lawyers make a decent wage. And if that lawyer had to do Uber, he had to do a part-time job. That's just telling you the state of this fucking place. You know what I mean? And, I was just watching a brother do a video this morning. They talking about more store closings. I mean, like, that's what I say. Donald Trump has, what's the word? Hoodwinked you. You know what I mean? Because I don't give a fuck how good he is at business and whatnot. You'll never make this place great again. How? It says, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. So the same shit that she done did, because this place rapes, robs, and pillages other countries. You know what I mean? Just for instance, to show you how they a fucking bully, like with the thing with the Iranian drone. Now they knew tensions was high, and I could see them flying over Iran in their airspace, because the simple fact is that's why they did what they did. You was flying in the airspace, you knew it was tensions, they shot that shit down. Boom. Now Trump went on national TV, oh yeah, I could have did this. He want to make it seem like we got this shit in control, which, I mean, that's what people do. You know what I mean? That's like, for instance, if something going on in your neighborhood or your house is broken into, you're not going to present like fear in front of your wife and your children. You know what I mean? You want them to feel comfortable. So, so of course he's going to project a attitude of strength and, oh, yeah, we can fuck them up, you know what I mean? But the difference is Iran is not Iraq. You get what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, he like, oh, yeah, we could have did this, we could have did that, but I ain't do it because, human life is worth more than that drone. Then what did he do? He turned around and seized, well, he didn't seize it. He had Britain seize their fucking oil tanker, right? On some bully shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, you're going to pay for it. Then he turned around and seized their shit and hasn't given it back yet. And then wonder why they just seized 3 of Britain shit. This gonna be hilarious. And like I said, I mean, it's going to be terrifying and hilarious. It's going to be all kinds of things. I mean, and call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Waha, because all the being in the spirit, if you not hoping this escalates, then you ain't in the right spirit, and you probably are the 2/3 for real, Salakia, it says, verse 16, cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in time of harvest. So at the end of the day, he done already cut off a lot of these jobs, because simple fact is, take the time to think about it. I forgot who did the video. It was just in my little feed, but I watched it this morning, and he was talking about, I think it was a brother from Chicago or something. I don't know the brother's name, though. I'm kind of bad with the names. Salakia for that. But he did a video. It was showing how, like, you had a lot of companies that just closed, and I can speak for that. I can give a personal testimony, you know what I mean? Like, where we pretty much do, where we go out on the highways and hedges is, our city's downtown, and, it's a few different stores in there that actually had to shut down. Like recently, just this one. I'm talking about last week, the store was open. This week, no, the week prior to last week, it was open. Then last week, it was closed. I saw something like, damn, you know what I mean? And the guy said he was open for 20 years. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, this place is getting cut off. These jobs getting cut off. And especially around the time, like how they, like for instance, especially around the time, like, well, just like for instance, as far as the harvest with our produce, with all these floods and flooding of the farmers' land and whatnot, like I said, that's why the food's going to go up, you know what I mean? And we're almost over with the summer. The summer's almost over with, you know what I mean? Started in June. We're going in August already. So at the end of the day, summer's about to be over with, and they're about to start actually like trying to harvest that food. But like I said, so much food and livestock has been flooded out. You know what I mean? Like I said, prepare for food and the cost of food to go to skyrocket, basically. For fear of the pressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. And the closer to this place is being to getting to where it's just like, like complete, the closer this place gets to just like complete devastation, the more people are going to leave. You know what I mean? Like, you got to remember, this place, this is a huge melting pot. And, it's funny because, like I said, this is Babylon. This is the only place. What happened in the account of the Tower of Babel? You had all these different people that try to come to one accord. You know what I mean? And do something that wasn't pleasing to the Most High, and he had to actually cut that off. You get what I'm saying? And the same thing's going to happen here. Now, you got people that's going to run back to their own homelands. You got Ishmael, these Arabs, and, these Moabites, and these Ammonites, and, all these different groups of people that, these merchants that make money here, but they're going to leave, when the time, when they see they can't get no money, more money out of this place. And like I said, you got people closing their shit left and right, you know what I'm saying? Or their business is Salaki. I call myself trying to work on too much profanity. But, at the same time, it's the spirit as well. Everyone to his people, and they shall flee, everyone to his own land. Verse 17, Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria hath devoured him, and last, And last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, have broken his bones. And, that's talking about ancient Babylon. But at the same time, look at what's happening with just like you got this DJ Trump, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, look how he's dogging the Northern Kingdom with the whole ICE thing. You know what I mean? He beating Israel up. You know what I mean? He beating the Israelites up all day. Look how many Israelites then got killed, just this year alone. Look how many ICE raids has been. And we was out just last week on the highways and byways, and you had a Northern Kingdom walk past, and they looking at the Cesare sign, and that's what amazed me, and it shows you how stupid people is. Everybody quick to speak on something, but nobody takes the time to actually pay attention and actually meditate and think about what the fuck you read. They're not reading; they just reacting to, you know what I'm saying? Because it tells you clearly that this image is not biblical. They don't question that. It's just, oh, you're the devil. And I'm thinking like, you bitch, you so stupid. Our people fucked up. I'm like, as much as this administration done did to your people as well. Well, we are the same people. What I'm saying is, since you want to use like y'all separate people, you just lighter shades of a nigga in these people's mind. Because at the end of the day, I remember with the hurricane that fucked up Puerto Rico. Do you know the state of Puerto Rico right now? Ephraim? Verse 18, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, while Yahweh shall have hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land, as I have punished the king of Assyria. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to get one more scripture, and then I'm going to end this. This is Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver her, every man his soul. So that means flee out of the mindset, the philosophies of this place. Because, if you're an Israelite, you're not supposed to flee physically. Because at the end of the day, you cannot escape the Most High's judgment. You read Amos 5:18, when the Most High releases his judgment, the only thing that's going to save you is, the spirit of Yahweh Yahweh Shah, or the angels, the angels, Salakia, the angels are the Elohim, that's the only thing that's going to save you. You trying to save yourself is not going to save you, I don't care if you, like it's a scripture in the book of Revelations about, these bunkers. I was going to do a video on that. There's so much going on, so many topics right now. Then you got guys that's talking about they can't think of what to do a video on. That's going all the way the fuck off because there's too much happening right now. But, somebody brought out about how, you got a record number of people building underground bunkers again. But that's not going to save you, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's not. That's one of my favorite chapters, you know what I mean? And remember, it starts off, woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? Because it's asking a question. We don't know what our lot is in this thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's the cold part about the Most High. Because at the end of the day, and you talking about the ultimate gangster, because that's the thing about it. Like, when you wake up to the knowledge of this truth, you know what I'm saying, you still was committing sin at one point in time. So we're living sacrifices, like the book of Romans says. You know what I mean? And it says in the book of Revelations that Yahweh Shah is coming back with his gift for every man, according to, their judgment. So it's coming for death or destruction to some and for salvation for others. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. So you see America in that picture, it shows, the A is cut off. Don't be cut off with this place when it's destroyed, for real. In her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And that's all I wanted to get, you know what I mean? And that's going to be digressing because, like I said, that's neither here nor there. But, that's how I know this was Babylon in the spirit. That's how I know this place is Babylon the Great, because I just did a video about Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. And when you go into, like how many innovations came from America, it's astounding, you know what I mean? And I just put that in the group chat at the end of the day. Like, when you take the time to think about, the whole unicorn, that the Most High actually has set up for us to actually, push this truth, that was created and released here in Babylon. So, I put my part in with the challenge. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory. Call halal la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Waha, Rakagodabzakatham. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Aki around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwaf and the Akim out there listening and learning. Lord willing, this was an edifying video. Shalom to the Confusion of Faith brethren joining onto our ranks. Shalom to all the sincere Akim out there that's doing the will and the work of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah. Adawan Ratazam, able to come at you with another lesson as soon as possible. And may the Most High continue to keep on, sending pestilence and plagues and destruction and, allowing prophecies to keep on manifesting so we can get the fuck out of this wicked ass place. And with that, I want to say shalom, shalom, and abad, boy.